today we're gonna figure out a mount for all these solar panels. I got about 5 of this size that I'd like to mount up here. Get this out of the way. Got this steel tubing. I think it's 1/4 inch thick. Round tubing, 8 inch. This guy fits over top of this guy, and the goal is to make some sort of rotating solar tracker, you know. It's gonna be manually, be able to drill holes and then rotate the whole panel so that it can, in the morning I can point it towards the sun there, and at night point it this direction for there, and then that way it charges my batteries quickly without having to expand the array. Yes, it's going to be annoying. Well, I'm not really annoying. Just come out, rotate the panels, put the pin in, and that's it. It'll be interesting. I don't have any plans or anything. I'm just sort of winging it as I go. Weld it as solid as I can and mount those solar panels off the ground. I want to do this before the winter so that the panels are off the ground, make it so it's easy to clean the snow off and stuff. So probably a lot more bars than I need, but better to have more than not enough. I'm gonna tie these cross members in. Got all this rebar for free. Comes in handy. Anytime you can get some free stuff, take it. Wanna come in? So this is how I'm tying it. Get your piece of steel wire here. Curl it a bit so that you can fish it underneath. Then you grab it with your pliers, pull tight, then you cross. So you get this, grab it in the center with your pliers, and you twist. And then that tightens it up. Snip, and then there you go, you got a tie. It was recommended to me to put these this rigid foam under the rebar. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it helps with the frost or what, but I'll put some on the bottom. Alright, that worked pretty freaking well. That worked pretty well. Right where I wanted it. Shovel that out, clean this up, start pouring some concrete. Actually, I'm probably going to put some spikes in and then put another set of rebar. Make like a little column up to here or something, just to get that extra bit. Like we'll probably fill this up 6 inches and then try to get like a square around here. It's gonna look pretty good. Way better. I use this old bulldozer frame for to grade the road. Works pretty good. I'm collecting some nasty water for cement mixing days. Nice little cement mixing station. Got the water, concrete. important as well. Not perfect, but it'll do. That's it for today. So here's about 3 days later. Took the plywood off the day after just to let it dry up even more. But it's holding up super nice, super solid. So here we are a week later. This has been curing for a week. They say you get about 90% strength after a week. So today we're gonna backfill. Slowly, little scoops down, pack it all down super neat. Gonna come up, bring it level. I might not go up all the way just to have some room to weld down here. So I didn't backfill all the way in, left a bit of space. So if the ground is coming to here, I obviously don't want that other tube to come right where I won't have room on the ground, right? So probably want to weld at least 6 inches up and then keep it clear to snow and stuff, because I don't want to go too high because I'm only coming out maybe 3.5 feet. I still even haven't figured out what I'm going to do for the plate so that other pipe can slide over top and then sit on that plate. Here's the welding setup. Got a MIG Pack 180 Lincoln Electric. It's got the welding plug, so I needed to get this adapter here to fit the 240. This works out pretty good though. I still have some of this 3/8 plate left, which I made some round cooking plates for the fireplace or a barbecue. I think this one was for a barbecue, smaller. I don't think this is gonna work, but might as well try. Let's just try rotating this. So this is another 4x4 sheet of 3/8 plate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this pipe, which I should have done before, but I don't know, I thought 8 feet would be good, but it's just too high. So I'm gonna cut it on a 30-degree angle, weld this plate right in the center, and then this I'll be able to run square tubing or whatever I need to secure those solar panels. Got 5 of them, and then also probably some bracing coming down like under the sheet here. So now I just need to get my height. I think I want it at 5 or 6 feet. I like 6 feet. So just quickly, this is 2 feet off the top, so 6 feet high. And where I'm at in the world, they recommend 30 degrees on your solar panels, plus or minus 15 degrees, which for now I'm gonna keep it at 30 degrees, and then eventually I'd like to be able to make it so you can change the degrees, but for now rotating and following the sun all day will be perfect, and I'll just keep it at that average 30 degree angle. I marked the 2 feet off, got my 30 degrees, and I went around and eyeballed it pretty much, but this gave me a pretty good guide. This is exactly 30 degrees, but it's not the best thing to use. I don't know exactly what to use, but this looks about right. Wraps all around. So I'll cut this clean off. This will fall off and I'll do something else with it. And then I'll weld this big plate on there. So this is where I'm at this morning. This is a 4x4 sheet, 3/8 thick. It's heavy as hell. And I want to try to get it right in the center of this place. Sun's there, so we'll leave it there. But in the afternoon, so what I have here is 3-inch square tubing, 1/8 thick. 24-foot lengths. But I did all my calculations for 5 panels. There's a bit of a mix match there from buying issues or whatever. So anyways, I measured it out and it's gonna be 18-foot lengths. I'm gonna do 2 of those, and then those will run across on the sheet up there, the 4x4 sheet. Here are the results at the end of the day. Got the 2 beams up and all the cross members. Every seam is welded. This plate is welded all full length, both sides on both beams. Here, I'll show you how it spins. Here I'm going to attempt to make a cut so that it fits here. A nice bracing, but it's going to be awkward with the square tubing. If it's coming up straight, it's going to have to be a weird cut to get that angle. I'm trying out here. This is hopefully how I'm gonna get that same angle, but on the other side. It's not gonna be exactly the same. This was definitely one of the more challenging cuts for square tubing to try to fit. Even had to round these off so that it would fit nicely around this round tubing. But then it's this angle on square tubing is pretty weird. But it came out nice. This one's a little shorter, but the support's there, so that's all that matters. I'm gonna put some grease nipples, these guys. M10 1.5. Here I got tap and die set. M10 1.5. So this will be my tap. So all I gotta do is drill a hole slightly smaller, then tap it out, and then this will thread right in. grease here. It's making life a lot easier too. It's less wobbly. Put grease in these fittings, then just spin it. Just keep filling it. Roll around. I'm gonna put a tube, full tube. I'm gonna be painting with this urethane epoxy 2-part. It's gonna be black. It gets hard in about an hour, so I already did the mix. There, I'm gonna paint everything. We just got the panels mounted up. Came out really nice. These 3 are the same, and then these 2 are separate. They were just a bit smaller, so I had to make them fit. But it actually came out way nicer than I was expecting. It's so smooth, and here I'll show you the spinning of it. You can either grab it from either side here and spin, which makes it a lot easier. Like, look how smooth that is. Or you can just come right here. 2 handles here and then point it right at the sun. Does not take a lot of force at all. And then you can come here. Then you tighten these up, and then these just go drilled through this pipe, and then they get onto the other pipe. Just locks the whole panels in place when it's windy. I'll probably weld these wrench. I have 2 of these wrenches, so I'll weld them on each one, and then that way you can never lose it. But this project came out so nice.